Hello everybody, welcome to the Rise of the Shield Hero episode 22 anime review. This episode was basically what I expected. It was a cooldown, setting the scene of what's happened after all the drama and the outcome of last week's episode. It was good, there was some good stuff. Now Fumi's, I wish he'd got a bit more respect, but he's got more respect than he had. He just has to deal with three idiots now. I'll let you guess who the three idiots are. So we begin with the crew finally going to upgrade their classes. Doesn't go as well as they would have hoped because some of the choices are locked because of certain items they got. Philo had the thingy and Raftalia had something. I don't remember if they said. I don't remember, I didn't write it down, so I'm assuming it was nothing. But there must have been a reason. I don't know it. So, yeah, then to go see the Queen. The Queen is fangirl, sorry. I hate to get the gender wrong. Fangirl of Vittoria, which was pretty interesting. I didn't see that coming, I'm going to be honest. So they're going to meet at some point, probably not in this series, but in the overall, they make a season 2, that in the future, there's more source, I know. But then basically she invites them to a party, but it's not an actual party, it's just a front for the super secret hero meeting to try and sort out their problems and discuss what's going to happen next. So day of the party, the girls are eating some food at the table, and now Fumi's not there because he's at the secret meeting. The girls, of course, being Melty, Raftalia, and the other one, Philo. I'm really good at remembering stuff. There's a lot of character names in my old noggin. So yeah, now Fumi goes into the super secret meeting with the other three heroes and the Queen. I'm checking my notes because some stuff happened. And then while that's happening, some knight guy, I don't know who he is, I think he's one of the other heroes' party members, shows up and starts on Raftalia, and then they start scrapping, is the only way I can describe it. It's like a bar fight, but with weapons, and like actually fighting. Also, while that's going on, Melty catches Bitch-san. That's the funniest thing in this episode. They just keep correcting themselves to her new names. Pretty funny. Catch her poisoning a pie for Naofumi, which is a bit harsh. I mean, he saved your life. Like, I know you name his bitch now, but he did save your life. You've got to be a little bit grateful. She's not grateful. She's an asshole. What am I even talking? Yeah, she's. Does make her seem like a little bit of a comedy villain now, as opposed to like a proper villain. I'm sure she can, because she got thwarted so easily. She was sort of not threatening is the wrong word, but she was. I really wanted to hate her. Now I'm just like, haha, you suck. Which maybe I guess is the point, because we should laugh at her now because she's not very good anymore. So then the Queen tells them that there's a event where it's a straight up an in-game event. They're like, this island got boosted EXP there, which, okay, it's straight up just an in-game event. That's all it is. They don't even try and hide it, which is pretty funny. But what else can you do? I don't think it was meant to be funny. Melty comes in and tells the Queen about Bitch-san and her poison attempt, which failed dramatically. And then essentially the heroes don't get along. They refuse to tell each other what they know and stuff. And the Queen says, if you don't get along, you three are going to die because you got knocked out in the last wave, so you're not going to get that lucky in the second one. And, she makes a good point. Makes a very good point. Quick to note, the fight between Raftalia and Night Guy is still going on. It's devolved into a full-on fight now as everyone's getting involved, which pretty funny. Some girl gets a pie in the face. She's like, please don't, and then she gets pie-faced, which that was very funny. But then I got to check my notes again because it's important. Now Fumi and the other heroes basically explain how their stuff works. Like now Fumi's like, here's how my shield works, and they're like, here's how my spear and stuff works, which it doesn't go too well. They end up bickering because there's a load of skills that they've got that the other people don't have. So they're like, no, you're lying. No, you're lying. And they don't believe each other, and they start bickering about it. And then basically, now Fumi walks out of the meeting. He storms out. He's like, you lot are hopeless. I hate you. And fair play to him, really. You just have to sit down and be like, okay, maybe all the weapons are slightly different. That's it. That's the explanation done. That's all you needed. Stupid heroes. Ugh. The night now, Raftalia and now Fumi have met back up and are basically both like, yeah, we lost our temper because all these people are idiots. But then Naofumi learns the weapon copy skill that the other heroes were talking about because I think it's because he decided to believe them. He gained access to that skill for his shield. So I guess if he believes what they're saying, he gets the skill. That's just how I interpreted it. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but that's how it seemed to work. Because otherwise it was just the hell out of nowhere, which is weird. What happens next? They go to the weapon shop to test out the skill the next day, and basically the poor man rip him off, essentially. They're like, I'm going to hold your shield so I can clone it onto my shield. Poor old man. Poor guy. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. He copies all his shields. He has a lot of shields. Like, that's a rare one. That's an expensive one. What are you doing? Shopkeepers never do well in isekai anime. Up next, they go to Raphtalia's village, which is still a wreck, but there's Rifana's grave there, and she's all determined because her friend is like, one day we'll rebuild the village, and I'm like, okay, so that's what they're going to do. Now Fumi's going to rebuild the village. It's going to be Shield Village. That's what the vision was last week. Or was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. That's what I think, anyway. It was last week. Yeah, and then they leave. I've got to check my notes again. Now Fumi, that's right, on the way out, now Fumi meets some guy. Like, I don't have his name or anything. He's just some guy. We don't see his face, but now Fumi's just talking to him. He's like, man, this village got wrecked. That sucks. And I'm like, okay, this guy's probably going to be important. I think he's in the opening. I might have to recheck that. I think he's in the opening. Final part of the episode now, as they're about to leave the village, Raphtalia asks Naofumi if he's going to leave them, because that's been a recurring theme. He's like, you guys got to do good without me. So they think, hey, he's going to leave us at some point, which he probably will when he goes back to Earth, if he goes back to Earth. And then Naofumi's like, no, I can't leave until these two find happiness. I'm like, oh, that's nice. He's got a goal now, a goal in the world as opposed to just, I'm going to go home. His goal is, I'm going to help these two out, which is nice. After that, they then go to the pier where the boat and the other heroes are waiting for them. They're like, idiots. Came early, boat can't leave without me. That's basically where we're at. And they're going, I guess they're going to the island to level up, to grind. All of them. So, that's a thing. Little post-credit scene, Naofumi on the boat. Because he's late, he has to share a room with someone. Who's he end up sharing a room with? It's that guy and his friend from before in the village. It's that guy and his friend that was there. My guess is she's a mage. She looks pretty mage. Naofumi doesn't have a mage in his team. How convenient. And then the guy, maybe like a long-range attacker? I was going to say like a bow, but maybe not a bow because we've got one of them. Throwing knives maybe or something? I don't know. I forget. If he's in the opening, I'll have to look, because then that'll show what he's got. Yeah. Looks like they're going to join the party. I think so. I think that's a safe shout. They're either going to join the party or they're going to be bad guys. And I'm hoping they join the party. But yeah, this was a solid episode. Like I said, it wasn't... After the last couple of weeks, I think we needed this little cool-down period, because it was mental all the time. It'd be like, oh... But no, I appreciate the cool down weeks, as long as we pick back up quite soon. I don't think we're ever going to reach the highs of the last few episodes, but as long as we peak up like this, it'll be good. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the episode and everything, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.